This is the real deal. Within your research, what has been the response of their management to this payroll tax debacle?
I mean, they're trying to provide value, to bring pricing down. They know what's going to happen. There's going to be a shift. People are going to shift from beef to chicken to pasta, and they're going to capture that. I mean, if you go back to 08, 09, during that recession, Walmart got a lot of trade down, and they're kind of hoping that they get some of that as well. The problem here is that core customer just runs out of money. They were running out on Thursday. Now they're going to run out on Tuesday or Wednesday.
I'm going to ask a pretend Bill George question. What is the distinction between Walmart and Target?
I mean, Target's a higher demographic. It's probably, I bet, on average, $10,000 to $15,000 higher across the board. They just expand the economy a lot more.
Bill, jump in with a question, please.
Well, you think that Target will continue going, or they'll be hit by it too, David?
I mean, they'll get hit by it. I mean, they're going to get hit. A portion of their customers are going to get hit by it. There's no doubt about it. I mean, they tend to do better on the home and on the home type stuff and the apparel. Not as it's really the food, I think, that gets the biggest hit here, because it's that customer that's spending all of their paycheck at Walmart that you see the biggest hit. The higher up the demographic, the scale you go, a little bit less.
You could argue they'll be spending a higher percentage of it there because they can't afford to go elsewhere.
That's what happened in 08, 09. You did see a trade down to Walmart, and it's going to happen. And this time around, I think they're better prepared versus dollar stores. I think in 08, 09, Walmart kind of got clipped by the dollar stores. They weren't prepared. They've brought portion sizes down. They're trying to go. They've spent a couple of years really going after that threat as well.
So it sounds like Walmart gets disproportionately affected by these things: payroll taxes, higher gas prices, even the delayed tax refunds.
All of those things are hurting them right now. I mean, listen, we'll see what disaster means at 7 o'clock today, but there's a lot of speculation out there about what they're going to guide for the first quarter comp.
Let's talk about the stock. What a run. It was just lethargic for X number of years. It surges up. I notice a real mix, a real debate within the sell side. Where are you on buy, hold, sell?
I'm a buy on it right now, and look at yesterday when people started getting nervous about whether it's commodities, the Fed, they all went to hide in Walmart.
Bill, and this is with Harvard Business School. You stand in front of a class. Is it still case study?
It sure is.
Talk one thing.
Yes.
You're doing a case study on Walmart. How do you delegate authority across a platform that large? I mean, this makes Medtronic, your Medtronic, look
like
small.
A peanut.
Like a peanut.
They got 2 million people. Of course they have to delegate
How
authority.
do you delegate within leadership?
That's not hard. They've got a system. The formula is very consistent around the world. The goods change, Tom, but the formula stays the same. Deliver the best value anywhere, never let anyone underprice you. And they consistently do that wherever they are in the world: China, Mexico, United States, Canada. They're all over.
So are they going to get hit by an increase in minimum wage if Obama goes through with $9 an hour?
Sure. Yeah, they'll get hit by a lot of things.
I would think so.
But so will everyone else. I'm just saying it's a question of share of market, and I think their share will be good.
There's a benefit to the minimum wage, too, because that customer now has more disposable income.
More to spend.
Yeah, the expense side will obviously go up, but I think the flip side of that is that they're going to get a higher revenue. I have to say that of all companies out there, they're probably a net beneficiary of that because of the revenue side of the equation. Wages will go. I mean, that $9 minimum wage will bring wages up everywhere across retail, across all low-end wages, and I think it just brings more dollars into Walmart. Maybe it's what offsets some of what we're seeing.
But David, the strategy for Walmart has been pricing, cutting prices, the layaway plans, et cetera. But a Bloomberg Industries report actually found that Target across the board has cheaper prices than Walmart.
Did you buy that?
I mean, and more often than not, they're the same. And a lot of times, on like for like, I don't think that's, I'd love to see that report, because that doesn't make sense for me for the basic branded goods. I've never seen something like that. I've never done a price study where I saw it.
Actually, I challenge you on that. I was on the Target board for 12 years. So we did pricing studies. The prices could be equal in every commodity. The consumer said Walmart was cheaper. But, when Target is getting a consumer, more of a white-collar consumer, that's going upscale a bit. And I think they'll continue doing that. So they have their niche, and they've not tried to underprice Walmart ever. That's where Kmart got in trouble.
To both of you, this is an important question. Are we overstored in America? From the sell-side analyst, the academic, hands-on leadership in corporate America, are we overstored?
Absolutely, particularly
How do you
in
do
the
that? You get out a bulldozer,
store.
David?
Well, I mean, there was a big bulldozer yesterday, Office Max and Office Depot merging. I mean, that's as much about store closures as anything else. I mean, that's a response to this overstoring.
It's also about Walmart.
Pardon?
It's also about Walmart.
Yeah, well, it's definitely also about Walmart, no question.
Okay.